joystick, start the show. Time to play, let's go, let's go. Laughing loud, we're having fun. Chats on fire, we're never done. Games and jokes the whole night through. Friday Fallout just for you. Oh, 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 we're falling out. Playing games, no room for doubt. Oh, 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 we shout and cheer. Friday's here, our time of year. Streaming live, we spread the word. Good vibes flowing, haven't you heard? Talk with chat, they guide our way. Join the ride, let's start to play. Make mistakes, we laugh it off. Living large, we never stop. Learning new things as we roll. Friday Fallout, hearts and soul. Oh, 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 we're falling out. Playing games, no room for doubt. Oh, 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 we shout and cheer. Friday's here, our time of year. Time of year. Oh, our time of year. Our time of year. Make mistakes, we laugh it off. Living large, we never stop. Learning new things as we roll. Friday Fallout, hearts and soul. Oh, we're falling out. Playing games, no room for doubt. All day long we shout and cheer. Friday's here, our time of year. Make mistakes, we laugh it off. Living large, we never stop. Learning new things as we roll. Friday Fallout, hearts and soul. Our time of year. Our time of year.
Don't you think that that would be one of the two?
So why didn't you say hello to Colorado instead of saying hello? Why are you DDoSing Frank?
Because, well, I didn't dox him. It didn't say full thing.
Yeah, you did. You told us off screen.
Okay.
Yeah, you were like,
That,
I
what
thought
you
it
got
said
against Frank? Man.
It's spelled with a F and a rank.
Oh, here we go. We're back.
Welcome to the
Would
show,
you
everybody.
say he's an F rank?
So, yeah, I don't know. I expected me to do this just because I'm the one that dressed for the occasion.
Dude it up. Can you just fucking start it?
I put on my nicest hoodie for this, so fuck off.
I put on
Circles
my
our lesbian. Circles our lesbian daughter. I put on her nicest hoodie. Yeah.
I get to
I
go to
show-
a lesbian wedding
I
next week.
showed up.
I put on my mic.
Wait, hold on. Where does a lesbian wedding take place? Because I've always heard of one, but I've never been to one. You know?
In Oregon, in Hubbard, Oregon.
What, like, what do you do at a lesbian wedding? Is it like free haircuts and they all look like me? Like, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, one of them does look like you.
Do it.
I could totally be a lesbian.
If you shaved and changed your name to Cat, it would work perfectly.
Hey,
There
where's
are
the
weeks I worry about me causing us to get canceled. You guys can handle it in the first 5 minutes.
Doing great.
No, I'd be a good lesbian. Hey, bro, where's the medium boy shirts at?
I honestly don't think you have to cover your mustache. I've
No,
seen
I really don't.
I've seen a few.
I don't know.
He
Maybe
does
I'm
need to
just
wear
too
more
used to-
flannel, though.
What is it called? Lip gloss lesbians? I don't know. Anyways, welcome to the show, everybody.
He does kind of have the look of Juno now with the mustache.
Yeah, call me Eleanor or whatever his name is now.
Elliot. I couldn't.
Elliot.
Elliot Page. Could
Yeah.
not think of the name.
Elliot Page is like the best Metallica song. Anyways, welcome to the show, everybody. We have stuff playing and things. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna have a 5-finger death punch listening party where we just punch each other in the face while we listen to it.
I won't be here.
Someone else signed me up for that like twice. I don't get that. But
Sorry.
Yeah,
Mr. Ward.
that's you get to have my experience with.
Wow, Mike
Five-finger
D
death
said,
punch.
"Hey, I got 4 friends with me, so Trump the funny. I've talked for 2 minutes. What else do you want from me, dude? No.
Also, congratulations on losing 4 friends. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Snorkel, how was your week, man?
my week was great. How was yours, Sewer Rug?
Oh, really? No more tell me you take a poops, but just today I came home to an odor in my house. And we have a new pup. I've mentioned him, Alvin. He's like a husky.
How can you
something-
smell anything at this point?
What?
How can
Well,
you
would you
smell
want to
poop?
smell anything at this point?
Like, why
He's
does
like,
your
"Ooh, that
nose
smells
work?
good. Hold on a second."
For our new listeners, maybe you should explain what it is that you do for a living so they'll understand what we're talking about.
I get down and dirty in the sewers. I make videos of the dirty kind. Sewer videos, not Pornhub.
And
No,
he gets
sewer.
paid in gas station gift certificates. So
Junior, I got $50 to Carl's. I was like, dude, that's a Western bacon double all day. Listen, okay, I was dealing with stuff, and I sewers. So my smelling is phenomenal. By the way, after quitting smoking, I could smell sewer gas from a mile away. Just tingles the senses.
Okay.
Today, I come home. There's an odor. My new dog was peeing in the house like a week ago. I stopped that. Right, we trained him, and we're like, no, let it go outside and all that stuff. And he listened, and so I was like, new odor, what could this be? And so I go in the laundry room, we call it the dog room, sniffing around. It's there, but it's not there. So then I open the electronics closet. No, it's not there. It's not there. Then I open the mechanical closet, and I was like, oh, it's in here. And then I leave it alone, and then I come back again because I'm like, it's strong. And I look in the mechanical closet. Like 2 years ago, I bought this $40 electric rat trap. Right, because we had rats a couple years ago, and I took care of it. Not the nice.
Yeah,
ones.
we get it. You're Master Splinter. Ha ha. You work in the sewers. What's the joke here?
He doesn't. No. The thing is, there was a tail sticking out of it and a butt, and this thing is like, it's huge. It's a huge device. So like this around, and like the butt was sticking out, and I was like, oh my gosh, that electric.
Did you
trap.
wait? What are you doing? Step mouse on it? Like,
I was like, hey, where's that ladder? No, listen. So the rat's tail's sticking out, the butt's sticking out, it's odorous. And I was like, all right, I have to handle this. So I want to tell someone in the house. My wife's doing her stuff. And I was like, hey, it stinks. And she's like, shut up, I'm doing stuff. And then my kid was like, leave me alone, Dad. I'm too cool to talk to you. So I was like, all right. And I put on gloves, and I went and I got it, and I took it to the trash, and I shook it out. And when it did, there was maggots. They were eating the rat, and his nose was stuck to the electron. So the box is sitting out here in the backyard. How's your week? That's what I got. That's all.
so
that's
wait,
all.
you didn't throw like the dead rat away. You just left it in your yard like a goth.
No, I threw the
Scared
rat in the trash. I just dumped him straight. I didn't want to bag him or anything, so I just dumped him straight in. But when I did, his nose piece stuck to the electronic. It's pretty gross, huh?
What is it, like a shocker? Is it like
Yeah.
slap? Oh,
It's like a taser. It's like and you put peanut butter in it, and that peanut butter was crusty, so he must have been hungry.
Ern, stepmom, I'm stuck in this trap. Stepmouse, I'm stuck in this trap.
it's like, could you read it a little bit better?
No.
But that was, so I haven't cleaned it out yet, but I got to clean it out, and then I'll put it back together. But man, $40 2 years later, and it just paid off. Oh, that father is dead. Now the family's going to be hungry.
Awesome.
How did you
Yeah.
know it was a boy mouse?
So he gave it the landlord special. You know, he just painted over it, you know, with some paint, and then fucking do it back in there.
Yeah.
So are you gonna use the trap again? Like,
After I cleaned the maggots out of it, I'm letting them disperse into the backyard now. I felt that was appropriate.
Never
go ahead.
mind.
Rearrange
Anthony, how was your
maggots.
week?
Is that what you're going
Yeah.
for? Are my eyes as red on screen as they look like to me? Because I'm.
You know, let's
yeah.
make you full
Oh,
screen and find out.
They're about the same color as Vandal's
All right,
shirt
Anthony,
right now.
open them for us so we can see them.
It's like the same color
That's
as
as
my
far as I can open them right now.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
about
Well, since Vandal
Vandal's
got
shirt.
dressed up for this episode, I'll show you the shirt that I wore.
dude.
to the couple of days before my son's wedding. Yeah, that's a picture of my son when he was a little kid. I told him I was saving that shirt for his bachelor party. He didn't really have one, so I had to wear it a couple of times while I was there because just a hilarious picture when he was young. He looks like he's drunk, but he's like 10 years old. He just got off like the merry-go-round or some shit like that. But anyway, my son got married. I performed a ceremony, drove back and forth to Kentucky. Things ensued. We'll talk a little bit more about it later on in the episode. Vandal, how was your couple of weeks?
Oh, well, I want to answer Mike D real quick. He said, Vandal, what happened to the faux hawk? It's a wedding, bro. Come on, man. I'm trying
Why
to
don't you shout out the chat and then tell us about your
Yeah,
week?
because it's probably going to
Yeah, I know.
it's going to be a long one. So let me shout you chat, and then we'll get into like stuff that I've been up to. Snorkel was here first. No one cares. Mike D said age before beauty, Snorkel. When Techie Sign said second, cheers, motherfuckers. Colorado Wee Woo did like a snail thing. I'm not sure. Excuse me. I had a Dr. Pepper.
Was it spicy?
It's barbecue water, if anyone's asking.
No.
That's all Dr. Pepper is barbecue water. Cicero says, I'm here, damn it. Ben's here. He says, yo. Mike D says, what up, swine? I think he's talking to Sue. I'm not sure. Let's see. Cicero said, called the addiction hotline, told him I was hooked on phonics.
I'm slapping at Mike D's. Sorry.
Let's see. K-Fake says, it is a super professional haircut. Yeah, well, thanks for coming to the show. Would you guys be interested in some steak knives, maybe? Or, some Tupperware?
Is that the job you got?
No, we'll talk. Wow, way to fucking spoiler alert, you son of a bitch. I had a whole thing.
Would you expect anything less from
It's a
Snorkel?
great time, folks.
I'm glad I don't have to send Snorkel Dean Kane promos to not look at.
Ern says, oh, hey. Cicero says, weekend at Ernie's, and I'm mad we didn't use that for the Ern episode, so I'm still in that, and I'm going to act like I remembered it in like a year when we rehash that one.
Yeah, that's going to become an annual thing for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Ben says falling like rain, ? Let's see. Mike D says congrats to your boy. Anthony. Ern says congrats, Ramella Jr. Ern said that. I think I got everyone. I'm not sure. I am on live chat. So
did you answer Mike D's question? I'm sorry, maybe I missed that part.
Where did he ask?
What
happened to the faux hawk? Oh, it's still here. It's just I woke up from a nap like 20 minutes ago. I always do this thing where I'm like, I could take a nap, and I'll be fine. And then I woke up and like my dog was on the bed, so like I fell asleep like this. My jaw's like out of place right now and shit. But yeah, this is close as you're getting. And plus, I wore a button-up shirt. Do you look at the shirt? It's pink. I'm
woke
fun.
up
I'm
as
edgy.
the district
I'm
manager
a white guy
of a
over 30
Wendy's.
that's only 5'9" and I wear shorts with button-ups. Come on, man. This is cool. This is fun.
You
guys like Invader Zim? Like, haha. No.
I mean, yes.
But yeah, so what?
You got resting mohawk face, dude. I can't help
Yeah.
it. Yeah, just resting mohawk face all over the place.
I'm trying.
It's good.
And-
You woke up as a middle manager.
If you don't stop interrupting him,
just
he's
weird.
never going to get through his intro.
How was your week?
I don't want to tell you. It's like it's like that meme where it's like the cute the office guy with like the gelled hair. He's like, "Hey, Susan, nice ass." And she's like, "Oh, thanks." And then like the incel looking guy's like, "Hey, Susan, your car lights are on." It's like, "Hello, management." Like that's what happens when Sewer Rug talks to me.
No, I'm not management. Nice
No,
try.
I'm calling management on you for sexual harassment.
Yeah.
No, but
Vandals management.
I knew
I
that.
had a week and stuff, or a couple weeks. I've been doing this thing called Alpha Brainwave Stim Training. I don't know if it's counts as training. Well, I've been training on how to use a device. Anyways, the VA has hooked me up with this machine that sends electrodes into your brain and shit. It's like shock therapy, but you can do it at home. I got to go pick up the device next week and shit. So anyways, you got to go in, right? And it's like it's for anxiety and stuff like that, or insomnia, tinnitus. You can use it for like muscle pains and all this shit. What's up, Steve-O? He said, what happening, gentlemen? Gang. So, I've been doing that all week and stuff. And so, like, you got to go in, right? And the lady's really nice. She's like, okay, so this is the brainwave thing. You clip it onto your ears. What it is, it sends alpha waves into your body. And what alpha waves do is they promote cell healing and growth and generation and stuff. And, like, jumping the horse before the buggy or whatever here. It works pretty good so far, in my opinion. But the first day I went in, I don't really like to talk to people. I don't really like to do anything. And of course, I'm not like like one of those kind of veteran guys, you know, but I'm just like yes, no answers, you know, and they're trying to be like friendly and fun with you, you know, and I'm like, I'm just trying to find out how much I can say of the word butthole before I talk to you because it's going to come out, you know. So anyways, first day I go in, I'm just all quiet. I'm sitting there all like, you know, and they're like, all right, you got to put this stuff on. You got to put this juice on it. You know, you clip it on your thing. And so they tell you in the training, it's like, crank that motherfucker up. And then once you start to feel like you're on a boat, like you start to get like seasick feeling, you turn it down until you're comfortable. And that's where you're supposed to be at for like that moment. Like it could change from day to day, whatever, you know. So it's like, okay. And so the first setting there, you know, of course, you know, I'm that kind of person where it's like, okay, yeah, do whatever's right for you and all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. When it comes to me, I'm like, nah, I'm suffering, do shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do it. So I cranked that motherfucker up, dude. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is good. Because, like, I just imagine it's an instantaneous feeling, you know. It's not. It's fucking not. That shit creeps up on you after, like, so you can adjust it after the fact, you know. But I'm just like, oh, I'm just here to do this, you know. So I cranked that bitch up, and it's like, I felt like a tingle in my brain. I'm like, oh, okay, like, yeah. And so she's like, is that a good level for you? Not C-stand? I'm like, oh, yeah, it's fantastic, you know? Like 45 seconds after that, she's like, all right, well, watch the PowerPoint, you know, presentation on this thing while you're doing it. Because it's like a 30-minute session, you know, that you got to put it on. So I'm sitting there and like 45 seconds into it, I'm like, my brain's like, I'm like, oh, shit, that's what they were talking about. Like, holy fuck. You know, and like I'm just sitting there, you know, and I'm like quiet and stuff, and she's like, "Are you sure you're good?" Like and everything. I'm like, "Yeah," but in my brain, I'm like, you know, I'm like over there, like freaking out and shit. So of course, like you know, and they're like, "Oh, like if you feel dizzy or anything like that, you know, you can't use this while you're driving or operating equipment, but like when you're reading at home and shit like that." And I'm like, oh, "Okay."
It
So
doesn't have a cigarette lighter adapter.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I can make one. That's got like you cut off the leads. So, anyways, I've been doing that all week, you know, and that's been all right. But then also, I got a job today. Was it last week before last? I don't remember. I was long enough though that I interviewed for this job. It's at a graphics printing shop, you know, and stuff like that. That I didn't think I got it, you know, because it's been like 2 weeks, you know, or whatever. But this is what I wore. This is like how my hair was. Shit, it's a little bit more faux hockey and shit. So I figured it'd be good for the wedding episode and all that stuff. So, I already ruined the joke. Snorkel fucking talked about it. I was gonna throw this up on screen, but like, yeah, I got a job. Check it out, guys. Look at these benefits. You know, open lot, cash pay, lots of tips, free meals, glory hole attendant in Las Vegas. So yeah, no, damn it, I've ruined it. I got two
Glory hole
brainwaves.
attendant. Is there room to move up to management for the glory holes?
I think that you can go up to the bigger hole for the taller people.
So you'll never reach that one.
Yeah. I'll never reach it. Yeah. But yeah, so, you know, my brains are waving, you know, I got a job now. I start Monday, all that shit. Monday through Friday job. It's like an 8 to 5 job, you know, and shit. So we'll still be able to do all the show. And like the best fucking part about this whole thing. So I did the interview for this place, right? And I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, could you imagine me talking like I do here, a job interview? No, not at all, right? So of course, you know, I tone it super down like I'm at the doctor's appointment and shit, you know? And so the guy was asking me questions, and I'm like, I get in that mode where it's like a surefire, like a response, you know, and stuff. And he was like, oh, yeah, like everyone here, you know, as you see, there's a bunch of girls here, and they're all friends outside of work, but they're friends, so they talk a lot. Is that going to be a problem? I know. And then he's like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no problem with talking around here, just like as long as people get the job done. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to say like quips, thinking like it helps, you know? It's just like, shut the fuck up, dude, you know, and stuff. So it's like, you know, ask me that. He's like, is that all right with you? I'm like, yeah, you know, do your work first, celebrate after. He's like, well, no, not quite exactly. Like, you can talk to work. I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, like, we can get along and stuff, but work comes first. He's like, yeah. You know, I'm like, all right, saved it. Shut the fuck up. And then he said something else, and I'm like, yeah, like, beat them down like the dogs they are. You know, he's like, no, you know. Like, not quite that bad, you know, and shit. So I didn't think I got it, you know. It wasn't quite that bad, but they called me back. So and it was up like 2 weeks, you know. So I was like, either like the pool is really bad out there, you know, or maybe I'm just like the best thing you've ever seen, you know. No, probably not, but yeah. So that was my week, you know.
Awesome. Well, so you start on Monday?
Start on Monday. I got to be there 8 a.m. Oh, and I forgot. So they asked you, you know, those questions like, "Why do you want to work for us?" You know, and I hate when people ask shit like that. It's like, obviously, I need a job, motherfucker. You know, I want money. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be like, you know, putting a lady that's gonna sell 2 of these to her nephews design on this coffee mug really inspires me to come into this marketplace and explore the option. No, I'm not gonna say shit like that. But I literally said like, I said it like, it's like, I thought it sounded good, but it's like I was like, I have experience like graphic design, stuff like that, social media, and all that stuff. So like, if there's anything that you guys need help on any of those aspects, I could do that. And it's like, all right, and of course I had to like do that, that. Are you sure that you said the right answer thing? And after that, and I was like, and of course it's 5 minutes away from here. Like this would be a dream. Like I live 5 minutes away. Like, oh, like, and I was more excited when I said that part instead of like, I'm totally here to make sure that these sweaters we give to the 3rd grade elementary school soccer team are going to give them an experience for the rest of their lives. I was like, nah, man, I live close. Like, you just hire me, and shit. So, yeah.
I'll be here every day. I don't even need a car. I could just walk if I had to. So
Yeah.
that's, I'm happy for you. So
yeah.
is it a place where you like go online to like custom order a shirt and then you print them off and send them out?
It's basically what you try to do for the show that no one wanted.
Yeah.
But like
That's
they got
awesome.
like yeah. So it's cool because now I can like I'll have you do my homework for me if I ever have any, and then I'll submit it and just change it around a little bit,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Do you have any ideas for new T-shirt designs?
Oh yeah. So
can you
this is
send
gonna
me a
be.
few?
I'm gonna go in on my first day. I'm gonna tell them like, hey, you guys make stickers and stuff. I got something that's gonna be great. Scratch and sniff butthole stickers. So it's like a picture of a butthole, but it's scratch and sniff. It's like, oh,
Sewer Rug can supply you with the scents.
Yeah.
I get Ziploc bags.
Fuck small businesses. I ain't helping shit. No.
I'm trying to help.
Do I
thought
look like
of a name
Campbell?
for those too, because you told me about that earlier. I thought of a name for those. We could just call it like balloon knot air fresheners.
Yeah.
Not fresheners. Yeah. Don't open this in a confined area.
I told Anthony too, like you should make car fresheners where it looks like an armpit, but it's like different strains of weed. Because I don't know what it is to me. Like when I was growing up smoking like dirt weed, it smelled like armpits to me, like armpits and stripper boobs. I didn't know about stripper boobs until after the fact, but you smell.
Yeah, there's a reason why stripper boobs smell like that. But yes, I totally agree with you.
Some guys in there rubbing his pits on it, like, oh yeah, that's
like
right, baby.
Patchouli and Irish. It's
like
patchouli and Irish Spring.
Are you ready to get to the rub down yet?
Can we rub down?
Like the saggies. Yeah. So, anyways, rub down's running. Sewer Rug says we had to hire back a
Sewer Rug said it.
I mean, sorry. So I saw shit in the sentence and I thought of Sewer Rug. Sorry.
No,
we had to hire back a piece of shit kid that quit because we can't find anyone to work for us. I'm obviously against it. And then also the owner's 20-year-old son's going to pick out a couple days for us. He's actually cool. I think it'll work out fine. Sue's in love. And then I start training at dispensary on the 27th. One day a week, just use the operation, says Ern. Hell yeah, Ern. Congratulations.
Awesome.
I went out and paid for my weed licensing and all that shit. Got me fucking nowhere. So stay out there, dude. They're like, oh, have you worked in the cannabis industry before? No. All you need is a license to work. Anyways, I'm just rambling. But yeah, the rub down, Anthony. What do we got?
Okay. We've talked about it a little bit tonight, but we're doing a wedding episode, but we're going to do it Friday Fallout style, so don't expect a lot. We got a Rotten Pizza review. We have a segment that Vandal did called Till Death Do Us Fart. Vandal gave me an idea for a game, sort of, that we're going to play called Beer or Restaurant. And I've got a segment of some interesting wedding dresses we're going to look at. That segment's going to be Say Yes to Undress. And last and certainly least, we still have boat parts.
Oh, we have Wintucky.
I didn't pull up
boat
any boat parts yet.
And I wanted to, show you guys this beautiful picture of a redneck wedding cake because this is a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one for a host.
I would devour the ho-hos at least.
So what is that? It's
and the ding-dongs.
Snowballs.
Oh yeah, snowballs, cupcakes, ding-dongs, Twinkies. Up towards the top, there are Swiss cake rolls.
The Swiss rolls, the zingers.
There's these little look like chocolate chip cookies at the top. I don't know about that.
Yeah, you can.
It even looks
those.
like maybe Oreos in here or something, but it's a stupendous looking cake.
Ignore the chat. There's no weird bald guys here.
All right, let's
Jay,
on that beautiful bean footage. Let's get on with the Rotten Pizza stuff reviews.
All right.
The weirdest bald guy is Fence Nuts.
There's no weird bald guy here. Stop it.
The normal bald guy is Anthony.
Only bald guy here? it takes two.
Anthony, it's the hat. You hide it so well with that hat. It's better
Do
than
I?
a toupee. Yeah. You
Did I wear
rock the hat. You rock
like
the
the
hat
hat?
better than Fence Nuts toupee. So
I'm
All right,
not
the
wearing a
pizza
toupee.
bumper's down. What do you,
that's
what do you got
what
for
they
us,
all
Anthony?
say.
All right. Well, as I said earlier, I spent a week in Kentucky for my son's wedding, and we visited this place on the very first day that I got there called Aguave and Rye. Aguave and Rye is a restaurant that has tacos as their specialty,
So it's
but the
white people with high
tacos that they
chairs.
have are amazing. They have they're actually called Epic Tacos is the section that we were in. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the ones that I had, and honestly, I could only eat 2 of these tacos. That's how filling and utterly amazing tasting. It was one of those ones where I actually bit into the first bite, and I was like, that's
That's a
amazing.
good taco.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
like every flavor and things hit you like so fast. What I liked was some of the descriptions. It has a guacamole love cushion.
love cushion.
I went straight to the love cushion.
I went
Yeah.
straight to the love cushion too.
And they actually serve them sort of like this in this little tray thing, which I thought was pretty cool too. And this was the other one that I had.
Oh, thumper.
I just know that usually if you go into like a place like this, they have those high metal chairs that are really uncomfortable, you know, and like they're playing like weird rocky music, but it's like white people rock Hispanic music. It's like $13 for one taco, and usually it's pretty bland. So I'm glad you had a good time.
Well, the accommodations were a little nicer than that, but the price tag also reflected that. So with the 3 of us for lunch, each having 2 tacos apiece, I think I had a beer and she had a margarita. With tip was over $120.
They were taco
Christ.
6.
for 6.
Yes. And you know what?
I
I
love
wouldn't
this sewer. I
complain.
can't math.
It was so good that I couldn't complain about it. It was amazing.
Wow.
It was utterly
That's
amazing.
worth it taco.
So it's a guac-filled fleshlight.
Yes.
The guacamole. I like the queso love cushion a lot better though.
No, I'm a
Yeah.
guacamole love cushion all day.
No,
this had-
guacamole snot from trees.
This one had syrup.
The
running out of
habanero
it.
maple syrup.
Oh,
that
yeah,
sounds
Good.
That
was
sounds
amazing.
so good.
Yeah. So if you ever have the opportunity to visit an Aguave and Rye, highly recommended. Now,
Coffee and rye.
did I run into other things maybe that I wouldn't necessarily recommend on my trip? Well, absolutely.
Oh no.
But I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I found humorous. One of the places where I was looking, I was in a hotel on my way down, looking at DoorDash to get something delivered. And this is one of the images that came up
Sure.
for this Mexican restaurant. I didn't know you could sell it after it had already been used once.
Street
Like,
corn cream pie, dude.
what the fuck is that? Why would you make that the center of attention picture for DoorDash? That looks like a bowl of sick.
That looks like when you fucking like let the top of your ice cream get all soft, you know, and you don't slurp it out and you put it back in the freezer.
Or when your toddler had a really bad experience at Denny's.
But you know, the place had a 4.7 and rave reviews. So, but I did not order from there. And then when I got there, I had an Airbnb, which was like a little cozy little house, but it had a full kitchen with all the stuff you needed to cook with. So I ordered some of the things from Walmart and had them drop them off there instead. But what I found interesting was the name of the driver. I don't know that I can pronounce.
Dependra. Because you
On
can
what?
depend on
On
to bring you your food.
It depends on whether or not you put the right emphasis on the right syllable, but I believe Dependra is correct, or it could be
Dipendra.
I'd like to see Key and Peele
Yeah,
pronounce
Dipendra.
that.
dip in raw.
Well, so my question is, so was it a guy or a girl?
Dip
I don't know.
Dipendra.
I don't talk to those
D8 was
people.
not vooping.
Drop it at
No
the
one
door
voops.
and then scurry on your way. I'll take care of
They
it from
put
here.
this on a birth certificate. For fuck's sake, people
Yes,
name your kids
Dipendra.
properly.
Well, who cares what you name them? I mean, like, sure, make fun of them, but like
I
at
was
this
hoping to
point,
start
how
that
many more
argument.
Steves and like Bills do we need? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
You need many more of those than Dipendra.
Go back to your room, tree stump. I'm doing a show. Sorry, my child tree stump came
nah,
out.
dude. See, if I ever had a kid, I'd name it Chlamydia. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Life is a sexually transmitted disease, and it's all 100% fatal. So,
V8 was booping. He says, "Sorry, I'm late. I'm feel sorry for your toilet." I mean, welcome, man.
Dude, no one really voops. It's just
everybody
I'll
voops,
do it
even
on
you.
camera, bitch.
you're not gonna on camera.
Everybody, don't
I'll be like
challenge
you,
him.
but see, I'll make sure everyone knows what they're looking at, not just sitting in some guy's random house with my fucking asshole out. You know what I mean?
Don't question it. It's part of the. Run that next slide. What do we got?
I get Vandals out of the way early, so till death do us part.
Vandal.
All right, I did a bumper too. Oh, I didn't make it big enough. It's still the secret.
Mike D, there's an antibiotic for Dependra.
Yeah, that should have been a drug or anime. I didn't even think about it.
There you go. New name drop for drug
Damn
or
it.
anime.
Franklin
Is this
does
a
not
kid's
vote.
name or a drug?
It could be like a Nickelodeon character. So, did that do as far as some wedding face swaps I did of you guys, you know, and stuff like that, which I think are going to be funny.
Wow, Vandal,
let me
you
go
I'm
need
ahead
to
looking
drink
forward
again,
to
man.
my robot marriage. My
Your
dress
bumper's
was
so sweet and
spectacular.
nice.
Well, that's the thing is like it's hard to find stuff that I don't have to work for to like put into content. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when I'm like feeling real shitty, I was gonna screen record like a white trash wedding thing, you know, and put all of our faces and stuff on it. But I was like, oh, Pixel Loop has it for free, like you know. So let me go ahead and get these loaded into the queue real quick.
It was the right place.
Yeah. So these are all pictures of what it would look like, I think, if you know, married or something. I don't know. You guys get the hint. Whatever. Like you're here.
There are no pics. No need.
So,
to send
anyways,
them.
let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. This would be what I imagine when Tucky's wedding photo would look like if he got married tomorrow. You know, and
Okay, we
when it
we
pops
just
in.
got to wait 900 hours for it to pop up.
Already, like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
20 seconds. man.
Ern says I clean my vapes in the bathroom while I voop. Dude, double duty. Get it?
Dude,
Hell
no,
Dude?
yeah.
you don't.
Steve-O's just trying to
He
earn
works at a vape
points
shop. He
with,
would.
oh my dear God.
Oh, there we go.
What am
Why
I? What?
So aggressive with the claw. Why do I have the claw going? Yeah, that's tough.
She's like, I'm gonna be banging this later.
Look at that hairline, though.
I
it
mean,
goes
they
all the way
are both into the pegging. So,
Yeah.
aggressive.
is her name
I-
Peggy?
All I
you
can say
can-
is
you can make it whatever you want.
don't sign a prenup. You know.
And
Like,
so here would be what I imagine I would look like, you know, at a wedding. Of course, you know, I married like a hula girl or something. But like when it loads for you guys, like I don't know, is this like a? Does anyone know this tradition? You'll see in a second. Let me go ahead and zoom in on it for you guys too. They're throwing like whole ass chickens into the air, and like this is an AI. Like these are like of course our faces over it is AI. Jay says, "Is this what fisting looks like?" When Tucky Shine said, "Next slide, please." But yeah, I've never heard of this celebration before. Check out that one's got real flaps on it, man.
That's
That
turkey.
one's gotten down.
It's such a foul tradition.
it's
Yeah.
don't you?
Sewer Rogue's like, you joke my only joke.
This is the only thing I think of. It's turkey.
Ugh.
Yeah. Obviously there's that one.
Those are not. There's no way those are turkeys. Those are chickens.
That's
Cuntosaurus
They
says,
couldn't
"Is this in
afford-
Springfield?" That's not a cat. No.
They couldn't afford the white doves, so they just got, you know, the next best
And so-
white bird they could find.
Wow.
So this is what I imagine Ern's wedding photos look like, you know? And like, here's my question is like, I want to know, like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, everyone's got their own thing, you know, like we've done the pet pictures and stuff, but like you think this guy's like a violinist, just like, yeah, I turned my wife into a violin, you know, and like, that's the best wedding photo ever, you know, like, I don't know.
Where did you find that picture of Ern? Was he actually vooping at the time?
Yeah, he was totally moving.
No. There's no vooping. That's a cellist, not a violinist. Way different.
You don't know anything about music. You don't even like music.
I've looked at it. I've seen CDs on the shelves, thousands.
And of course, we got Snorkel here in his Hot Topic wedding. You know, we're listening to Marilyn Manson, beautiful people as they
I
walk
thought
down
I was
the
getting
aisle.
a robot wedding. What the fuck? You changed it up on me? That dress was tight. Yeah, well, come on now.
But I mean, like, Snorkel's pretty cute with bangs, you know. Not many girls can pull it off, but when you guys see it,
Well, new hairstyle idea.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah, now I'm gonna get bangs.
Ernie found my drug pictures.
They're spicy.
Oh, yeah. I even have to change the face on the dude. Like, it already looks like Snorkel. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I thought you did both faces.
Looks
It's
like
fine.
a Slytherin wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna slither in somewhere. That's
Mikey
for sure.
says that's a Stradivarius violin. Stradivarius is a very famous violin, so you guys know.
Did not know. Go on about the Stradivarius
Yeah.
violin.
Yeah, you have to go get it in Fallout 3 for an old lady named Agatha. That's
Did
all I
you
know
give her
about it.
back the violin?
Yeah, dude. What am I gonna do? Sell it for 3 caps?
Sell it for
and
3
then
caps
next
and
we
murder
have-
her.
Super Rug's wedding photo. I think this is very fitting.
Don't you
know,
dare. It's got to
you
be
guys
fine.
can see it.
It'll be fine.
This is if he married what was her name? Trash Can or whatever. You know, this is what their wedding photos would look
About
like.
puke?
Puke.
You son of a, don't
Yeah.
bring up Selena like that. It's Selena. There we go. Once we,
The only real Selena died.
Whatever
Okay.
one for
Come
her.
on, why am I the short one? Wait, is that a loaf of?
You're both of them, buddy.
I'm eating
He only
right
noticed.
now.
He didn't even notice that he was both.
The front one's pretty. No, but the guy, and you put my face on it, and the
Yeah,
back,
the front one's like Game of Thrones, House of the Durs.
I'm
like
eating
had it
bread
on
right
I
spin-off.
think you're taking that bride to bring a couple families together. Like that's not a marriage.
Yeah.
Blue Bloods. Is this what Blue Bloods mean? Wait, oh, that's me twice. You weird dude. That's not me.
It's not my fault that you got a boner from it, dude. I just made the picture.
I
didn't make you
mean,
feel-
hey,
There's no proof of bonerism, but what? The crowns? Okay,
Yeah,
I don't like it.
it's
too cold.
Queen and Queen. Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
is
what
the
kind of bread
baguette
is
going all
that?
the way-
Sourdough?
why is the baguette
bread.
going all the way through? That should be halfway down his throat, and you
Yeah.
know
No,
it.
this is
And then
graphic quality.
since Geekus isn't here tonight, but since he's from Canada, this is what I imagine a Canadian wedding looks like.
You have no
You know, with
idea.
Princess Diana in the background.
Oh,
Yes.
you
No
best
idea.
be sending this to him. I haven't even seen it yet, but you best be sending this to him.
Like, look at this one. Like, look at this one. Jay says they have hair. It's not you.
The
Eat her loaf.
Stradivarius violin. I like that.
Look at the. So Canadian.
I like that zoom in.
Oh my
I love
god.
the zoom in.
Bring back the zoom in for
Boy.
the wedding bouquet.
Oh.
Why
Oh.
does he look like he's judging himself?
Isn't that what most weddings do? I like how it's kind of like a Renaissance painting almost. You know what I mean? If I would have like blurred it a little bit, you know.
Give it
And
some
then like
sepia.
it's funny because like that's a bouquet. At first, I was like, why do they got one of those weird wood videos I watch the guys make tables out of? You know, and like on YouTube at 2 a.m. or whatever.
I just kind
So,
of I'm imagining that on a cake. like
Yeah. Ben says this looks like a pic of Nirvana.
that.
Come as you are, as you come. Come. Yeah.
I don't know
But,
if you know all the words.
last but not least, I had to throw in a real photo here. This is a picture of Anthony's wedding when he got married.
Good luck.
Yeah. It definitely looks like Ohio though. So
I had to spend some time with the ex-wife this week.
Oof.
did she
Oof.
bring like a hot young Asian boyfriend or something? Like it was like reverse. You know, usually it's the dad that brings like the hot young foreign girlfriend, but she's like,
yeah, her
oh,
name
this
was Anne.
Touche. You win.
But yeah, check out Anthony's hair. Dude.
Man,
He used to have
I
great hair.
hate those hats are the worst, man. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
That hair, Anthony, shit. It
Yeah.
all went to your beard. You transferred the hair from your head into your beard.
Yeah.
got the down and across.
Yeah.
silk.
Makes a sharp right turn.
Yeah. And you know, it's got like that. Is this chapel made out of like
Well, I will tell you
1970s
that all the
trailer?
wedding dresses we've seen so far are better than the ones you'll see later.
Oh no. Oh no.
But yeah, so that's been like some wedding stuff, you know. So enjoy your faces on stuff, you know.
Bravo.
Zurug, Zurug,
me.
you can't do bread like that, by the way. So don't try it later.
Anthony, V8 has an important question for you.
Okay.
Anthony, did you get married before the first Star Wars?
No. Well, that depends. Are we talking about episode 1 or are we talking
Oh,
about
shut the
New Hope?
fuck up.
Episode 4. Come
Technically,
on now.
to be specific, there
I mean,
are two different.
That's a terrible way to ask that question because that's
big.
like, you know, if you said like before the first Avengers movie, that's an easy one. But
Wait, was it
the
before
Phantom
color?
Menace.
Before color TVs?
Don't you?
No, we got married around the radio. Yes, it was a group thing over the whole United States.
It's like what the radio sounded like.
All right, how about we give away some Super Dong? Let's play a game.
Yeah, so
Sure.
we're gonna do the beers or the
beer restaurant.
all right, bumper is up.
Not prepared.
So which have you signed for?
I'm looking for stuff. Just a second.
All right.
All right.
It's a really short bumper. Like it should be done. I was a little lazy. So Vandal gets a hold of me and says, "Hey, I got this great idea for a game where you pick basically a beer, an IPA or something like that, because they have all these crazy names, and then compare it to like a movie or an actor or whatever, and we have to guess, you know, if it's a beer or if it's whatever." I said, "You mean like drug or anime with a different subject matter?" And he's like, "Oh yeah,
That game.
LOL." So that's what we're doing tonight. I thought we'd take one of these out for a spin and see how it goes. So tonight we're going to do beer or restaurant. So what you have to tell me is whether the name that I'm going to put up on the screen is a beer or if it's the name of a restaurant. And I'm going to be able to prove either or. Now, if it's both and I'm not aware of it, whichever one that I have the proof of is the one we're going with. So, you know, fuck off.
Hey,
But,
I have-
everybody
Hold on,
gets the
hold on.
correct
Before
answer.
we go on, Mike D
Yeah.
says something about with the hat, no disrespect. You better start disrespecting some motherfuckers in this chat. Why do you
Hey,
think I'm here?
disrespectful, Mike D. Get some disrespect out your system. Anthony, for the new people in the chat, are we playing for Super Dong? And if so,
We're playing for Super Dong. Now,
Fucking
yeah.
V8.
You don't know what Super Dong are.
I'm
Super
not
Dong
reading that.
are we've been off for a couple weeks, so I want to give you guys some opportunities to get some Super Dong. Whoever has the most
Anthony.
Super Dong by Christmas gets a boat with a motor that you can drive right around in. You know, I don't want this to sound like
Spoiler
giving away a
alert, you're
toy.
getting the
You're not.
motorboat Anthony.
I'm not.
But yeah, Anthony,
Somebody
you should
out
read,
there.
You should
somebody
read
get it.
V8's last
No,
comment
you're
there.
not reading that.
Okay. So